Hi everyone, it's the start of the Cosy reading weekend. I promised I would vlog it, so here I am. It starts in, oh goodness me, what time is it? It's 6:30 now, it starts at 7:30. But before that I thought I would show you my gorgeous bookmarks that I ordered and that came from Australia today. They're by somebody called Bookish Bean. I heard about it on Steph Love's channel, and I think it was off Etsy that I bought it. I think it was anyway. So I ordered some Gilmore Girls bookmarks. So I got one with all 4 characters on. So Lorelai, Luke, Rory. How can I forget? Rory and Lane. And then I got a Luke one that says no cell phones. Lorelai one that says I need coffee in an IV. I don't even like coffee, but I love the program. And I live in 2 worlds. One is a world of books. And then, so they were the Gilmore Girl ones. Then I couldn't resist the 7 friends ones. So I got one of each character. So you've got Phoebe, Chandler, Joey, Ross, Monica, Rachel. How lovely are those? I like clip-on ones with magnets. Then I also got a Central Perk one, and then I wanted Hocus Pocus ones. So I got one that says it's all a bunch of Hocus Pocus, and then the famous book as well. So if I can find the actual shop, I will link it down below, but I made up with those. I just need to actually use them because I end up not having them. I keep them all in one place on my book cart, which is downstairs in the conservatory, but when I'm up here reading a book, I just grab a piece of paper and just slide it in, and then all my lovely bookmarks that I've bought I just never use, so I'm determined to use those ones. So this is the, like I said, the start of the Cosy reading weekend. I think it's something like 7, no, 7:30 till 10 tonight or something like that. Then there's a reading afternoon. Is it reading afternoon tomorrow? And then a reading morning on Sunday. So I still need to get through 6 of my Scrabble and TBR. Scrabble and Spouse TBR. I've read 10 books already, but 3 of those I added in and weren't on my list, so I really need to get started. So I think I'm about 15 pages into Us by David Nichols. I've still got to read Our Women on the Ground. I've still got to read The Door That Leads to Where, the Little Flower Shop by the Sea, How I Killed Margaret Thatcher, and Dodger. My priority with the Scrabble and TBR game is that my priority is always going to be the 4 books that particular person has picked for me. So with Andy, I've already read 3 of his. I've only got the Margaret Thatcher one left, and I will always prioritise the one that you guys picked on Twitter. I've already read that one. It was Good Girl Bad Blood. So there will always be 5 books that are going to be the priority, and then the rest I'm just going to try and slot in as best I can. But I'm hoping, if I'm going to be taking part tonight and tomorrow afternoon and Sunday morning, that I will get a fair way through, well, at least a couple of these. We will see. So I will check in with you hopefully tonight to let you all know how far I've got, but if not, I will just check in tomorrow. So see you later. Bye. Hi everyone, it is a Saturday and I'm in the middle of the Cosy reading afternoon, which is 2 till 5 p.m. today. Last night I read up to page 88 of Us. I'm carrying on with it today. I've only read about 17 pages so far. I read that in the bath. So it's just going to be chill and read some more of this. I spent the morning with Andy and Sophie sorting through Sophie's bedroom and her toys because it was an absolute tip, in the hope of getting rid of quite a lot of toys ready for Christmas time. But out of all of the boxes that we cleared through, we just had one little tiny box of stuff that we were getting rid of. Surprise, surprise. So I'm hoping now that it's in a bit more order, we can go through each section of stuff like books and choose out the ones that she's too big for, puzzle boxes and dressing up boxes, and so it might take a bit of time, but we've got plenty of time till Christmas. And then we went for a lovely lunch at a local restaurant, well, pub, and we are back and they are playing games in Sophie's newly cleaned room, and I'm carrying on with this. So I will either check in later or I will check in tomorrow when it will be cozy reading morning. See you soon. Bye. Good morning, everyone. It is Sunday morning. I am exhausted, even though we've had an extra hour in bed. I don't really feel like I have. Last night I got up to, let me see, I think page 160 of Us. I enjoyed cozy reading evening. I didn't do the whole 3 hours. I wanted to watch Strictly, which I loved. I think this was the best first show of Strictly that there's been so far. There's nobody who's outwardly terrible, which is great. I do a Strictly sweep every year, and this year my contestant that I pulled out is Ranveer Singh. I was a bit concerned in the week when I heard that she'd stomped out of rehearsals with Giovanni. However, tonight that seemed to have been forgotten. She did really well. She wasn't my favourite. My favourites were Maisie from EastEnders, although she seems a bit overconfident, so I haven't talked to her as a person yet, but her dance was amazing. Caroline Quentin, oh, I'm so in love with her right now. I think she's wonderful. And Bill Bailey was hilarious. I liked Clara Amfo as well. I like that there's a same-sex partnership now. I think that's going to be really interesting, but I just thought Nicola Adams got a bit overexcited yesterday, so I'm excited to see what they can do. But last night's performance was it was neither here nor there. I feel sorry for Anton again, bless him. I don't think they're going to do much, but you can be surprised, can't you? So yeah, I really enjoyed the show. I think the panel is missing Bruno, really. It's not the same just seeing him for 5 minutes on a video call at the end. But I'm going to carry on with cozy reading morning now and see where the day takes me. Like I said, at 7:30 tonight I've got that Q&A with Jessie Burton through the Book Tasters website, so I'm really excited about that. So I will probably check in later, if not tomorrow, to wrap this up. Right, see you soon, bye. Hi everyone, just popping on to round off the vlog. This morning I took part in maybe an hour and a half of the cozy reading morning, and carried on little bits throughout the day. So I'm on 270 pages of Us. There's 400, so I'm not far off now. I kind of wanted to get it finished by the end of today, but never mind, I will finish it tomorrow. I have just got off the Q&A session that I won through Twitter with Jessie Burton. It was amazing. And they do say on the email that I got what happens in book club stays in book club, so I can't really say much of what was said, and she couldn't tell us anything about her next book that she's got out anyway because she didn't want to jinx it. But she was lovely, really articulate, answered everybody's questions, went over time on there, and it was great. So yeah, Book Tasters is basically, they do a subscription box, and you get the book and a few gifts, and then you get a Q&A with the author. I assume that happens every month. I don't think it's just because of lockdown. I'm not affiliated with them, and like I say, I just won this competition on Twitter, but I really enjoyed it. I think there was, just under 60 of us taking part. You broke off into rooms to discuss the book club questions, and it was just a really lovely evening, and I will do it again at some point if I have the spare money to book on for a box. I am tempted by the Christmas one, I've got to say. So today, like I said, was mainly doing that morning, cozy reading morning, and then I went with my little girl and my husband to the park in my old hometown, and that was really nice. And yeah, aside from her throwing up in the car on the way home because she drank her juice too fast, it went very nicely, and it was rounded off lovely with that Q&A with the author. So me and my husband are going to go and watch an episode of White Collar. This is our second go through the series, and I've got to say I'm loving it even more this time. And I will talk to you soon. Bye.